Okay, today we're in Chattanooga, and we're speaking with Dale Schultz, and he is the creator of the Kraken Artcar. So Dale is going to tell us a little bit about his car.
Well, it's all started back in 2009. My wife had visited Ohio University to see my son, who was a freshman there at the time.
Yeah.
And she saw this art car in the downtown section of Athens, Ohio. She took a bunch of pictures, and she came back, she showed me all these pictures, and I said, man, that is a freaky car. That'd be cool to do one day. Well, the following year, I started thinking about it, and started planning, and I planned the following year, collected items so I could get started on it. And by January of 2011, I started on the Kraken. I think it was about the middle of January.
Yes.
And it took me 10 weeks. I completed it on April the 1st. And I think it was roughly April the 10th, I brought it down to Chattanooga for my first art car event.
Oh, that's fantastic. And now this is your fourth time to be in Chattanooga, is that right?
That's right. So I've been here every year they've had this event. I had different themes started with it. On the front, I played hockey all through college, and my kids had played hockey, so that was the theme on the front to start out. The main theme was the hockey rink. On the back, it was a music. You can see here now I got albums and 45s, and then I got a stage with Elvis on it and all his groupies.
Oh, okay, I get you. Now we know why the dolls are naked. So now you mentioned that you saw this art car in Ohio. Now who was it that inspired you with this art car?
Yeah, that car that we saw there was the car that was known as That Car. And that car was number 2, second in a series of 3 so far now, from Greg Phelps, who lives in Columbus.
Ohio, the art car capital of Central Ohio.
Right. And Greg had graduated from Ohio University, so I'm not sure why he was down there besides just visiting campus, because it's a couple hours away. But he was down there. So that's got the inspiration. There's a few things on here that are like Greg's car that I told him when I met him and talked about my car that I copied from him. And he said, well, that's flattering. I don't take offense to that at all. It's when you
They're just heading to lunch. That's the last group, the 5th graders.
Okay.
And they're just heading to lunch, and they want